In today's mental health check, no matter where you are in life, your career, chances are you know how stressful it can be looking for a new job.
Right. It doesn't matter whether you got laid off or just want to switch things up. Searching for a new job can be tough financially, but experts say it can also take a big toll on your mental health. So let's bring in Elizabeth Pearson. She's a life coach and author of Career Confinement. Elizabeth, hot topic here.
Yeah,
right.
Sure. It really is, and it's probably going to affect you at some point in your life.
And so, to that end, right, searching for a job can be discouraging. First off, how can people not put too much of their worth in the job search process, or even just the jobs they have?
I mean, totally. I think that the first thing that happens is there's a massive hit to your self-confidence. And especially if you've been asked to leave, it can really get in your head, and then it can kind of feed into this procrastination, this self-doubt, almost this self-sabotage. So it's really good to understand that this happens to a lot of people. It doesn't affect your worth, and you will absolutely bounce back.
How do you manage all that and the job hunt and not get stressed out?
Yeah, well, I think that it's really good to set some boundaries for yourself. So it's okay to say, for 2 hours, I'm going to look for job postings on LinkedIn. I'm going to follow them on social media, because a lot of times jobs will be posted on the company's social media account. So you should have some alerts and stuff, but then you should also be able to detach. So I say, get out in nature, go visit your friends, do things, and try not to feel guilty about it. Because I think if you can keep your energy and your confidence and your vibe nice and high, you're going to find a new job much quicker.
I mean, you mentioned LinkedIn. So let's talk social media.
Yeah.
It's so prevalent these days. I think we use it for our vacations and baby photos, but how can you leverage it for the job search?
Well, I think everybody should have a professional brand. And your LinkedIn page really is a reflection of all of your accomplishments. But so many people really lean away from taking credit for wonderful things that they've done in their roles and posting it on LinkedIn, especially women. I see a lot of times women's LinkedIn pages are completely bare. And I say, this is not reflective of your genius.
It's
You've done
also
so
one
much.
more, can I be honest? It's one more thing to do and to manage.
Yeah.
And for me, if you look at my LinkedIn, there's not much there because I just
Well,
haven't
you're a
had
little
time.
different.
Well, I haven't had time to put things. I know. I think I'm okay.
Right. I think
Your social
I'm
media is
okay
hot.
with
It's
this
good.
job.
It's good. Yeah.
But my point is that should people be prioritizing LinkedIn?
Yes,
Maybe
they should, because it's really directly linked to your financial gains. I mean, if you can go in there and show all of the amazing accomplishments that you've had, money you've saved, companies, money you've earned for companies, then you're going to have a higher valuation when somebody's coming in with an offer. So I say, of all the social media, LinkedIn is really the one that's most related to your wallet, so you should absolutely be spending time there.
That's so good. And just the mental health connection is you need to sort of own what you do and be okay with talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm also mindful that the job search process can be a lonely one. How do you avoid feeling isolated in it?
Yeah, well, here's another way that social media could actually help. So you can join online forums, you can get some support. You can also attend virtual events. It's really good to fill any sort of gaps that you might end up getting in your resume by saying, I took some online courses, I attended some industry events, some conferences. So be sure to fill your time with ways that kind of encourage you like you're still in the game, even though you don't feel like you are.
Are there certain ways, tips on how to stand out?
Yeah, I think, at this point, DM a hiring manager. People spend more time on IG than they do on LinkedIn. So if you find somebody...
A word.
Yeah, you could say, hey, you know what, I saw this posting. I'm sure you're being inundated with candidates. I'm really excited about this opportunity, so I thought I'd be proactive and reach out this way as well.
That's not too aggressive.
I think you got to be aggressive.
And it feels like the through line here is know your worth, talk about it, and even when you're facing rejection, it's okay, because things will come through as they always do.
Know your genius.
Yeah.
I think women don't use that word for each other enough, excellence and genius.
Elizabeth Pearson. Oh, sorry, Elizabeth, thank you.